Buongiorno. Buongiorno? Buongiorno. We're going with Buongiorno. How's it going, chat? Hopefully this is all fucking working. I hope. How are you? Hey, Paulies hit 80 streams. GG. GG. Oh. Remember when I said that it was going to be downtown Painesville for this season? I wasn't joking. How am I doing? I'm alright. My new mattress arrived today because I was overdue one quite considerably. GT7 update looks cool. It sure does. Maybe I should pick that up again at some point. Wet paint simulator, let's go. Hello, Mamba. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you again. Obviously, our team is looking very average. Oh yeah, it do be very stormy right now. You should probably look at getting some better pit crew. I'm good. Our pit crew's looking very inadequate. I don't think it's a storm. We should be okay. So, introducing our new driver lineup for those who missed it. We've got APS champion Boris Vyhovsky, who you may remember we got the double with 7 podiums, 4 wins. Bro absolutely smashed it last season. He definitely he did the double. He got the teams and the drivers ahead of Thornton Motorsport, who have kept Alex Plaquet for this year. And there he is at the top. I believe it Firebird that came up from the division last year. No, Eastwood went down. Garuda was still there. Who was it that went? Who came up? Ozu came up. That was it. So Ozu are now back in that championship. As for us, we're in the big boy leagues. This is going to be a very, very difficult season. We're going to have to throw a lot of money at the car. We are thankfully still very cash positive right now, which is a good thing because in this championship we're going to need it. Obviously, if we hit bonuses, we will have some luxuries in terms of being able to spend even more money. But right now everything is kind of cooked. We did improve our factory a little bit. All we can do is just make this car a bit more reliable, hopefully, and then we'll figure everything out. But we've got as much improvability on the car as we can. We've got really good tyre wear. Heating and fuel efficiency we'll get to, don't worry. We have some free range of tyres, and my god, we get a lot of them. Acceleration crew, it doesn't really matter what's crucial here. We are effectively last in every metric. So this is not going to matter much. We've just got to survive. A couple of points finishes here and there, and just building this car up from scratch. We do not have an Italian Grand Prix, despite this being the top level of motorsport. We do not have an Italian Grand Prix, so we won't be going to Milan because we can't go to Monza. So instead we're in Doha, where we've got Iker Vidal, who is our... Yeah, he's on too much money. It's a pay driver, Tondela expert, which we do go to. Helps teammates improve faster. I currently don't have quite the... I mean, he might help this guy improve and get better a bit quicker, but it could be anyone's season, this, to be completely real. But yeah, we got long practice sessions now. We got plenty of tyre choices. It's going to be a really difficult season. It's going to be a really tough season, I think. Right, we do have a miraculous qualifying session, which I believe is... I don't know if it's 3 session or not, but we've got to get 7 for above to get some extra money. Realistically, I don't think that's happening. I will damn well give it a go, but I'm not holding my breath. I assume they want oversteer. We will take qualifying. Looks like it is currently single session. I'm not going to complain. And here we go, our brand new car on track for the first time. I can't wait for it to bloody blow up, because knowing my luck, that's probably how it's going to go. Not sure how we're going to go. Brakes overheated, but it's okay. Got some clean track ahead of us, which is nice. Could not tell you how we're gonna go this season. I'm very much expecting a back of the grid season sort of thing here. We are currently, yes, amounts of pace off the front runners. Let's get these guys back in the pits quickly. Yeah, my mango is to blow up. Yeah, that's kind of where we're looking at, right? I guess you want there for speed balance then. I don't know. We could try sending him out again with that slightly tweaked setup. And then you're happy. Get you tires changed, get these guys out. Like I said, points finishes will be few and far. We've got to manage properly. I've got to read the weather, got to look at the track grip. I've got to really try and maximise whatever package we can get out of this car for the first couple of races, because we are going to need it. Anytime we go down will be an absolute disaster for the playthrough. Realistically, I'm just hoping for 9th, but realistically we've just got to be ready to go straight back down. So we've really got to develop the car. We've really got to make sure that we are catching them, because obviously I think the engine is the main thing we should work on for now, and then maybe like medium speed corners, the brakes, Gearbox as well. That'll probably be an important one. So yeah. Wojciechowski improve. Oh, hello Vidal. Right, let's get these guys back into the pits. A couple of people improving. Cavalcanti's looking to improve. But by how much? Yeah, ruined our day. Of course she did. 8th and 16th, which for our first race is pretty good going. Obviously, Linda Lorenz for Steinman Motorsport. You know, the budget Mercedes, the Mercedes at home. They're the ones to beat right now. Mitsuki Naito and Jean-Pierre Girard, obviously, really making the difference there. If we can play this well, I see some opportunities. In that case, then, if we start you on the softs, then, because that way, then we can start you on the mediums. What? How many laps are we? That is the question. Hold on. Okay, so we can't. We are due a refuel stop at some point because there's only. Actually, we might not be. We could try if the battery allows hybrid mode. We could try and save some fuel that way. Something to consider because this is the first championship where we have battery. I'm going to let the drivers automate it for now. So they can figure out. We start with very low charge, but we have maximum harvesting efficiency. It's all power. Okay, so no hybriding for us. We will have to actually manage the fuel properly. And away we go. We've only got Vidal for a couple of seasons, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Wojciechowski could very much stay for the rest of the playthrough until he retires or something. It depends on how long it takes to get up the grid. I'm predicting a couple more seasons at this level. I think that would be realistic. I am very acutely aware that the engines need to be looked after a little bit here. Not sure. Oh, down the inside. There you go, Vidal. I'm not sure where, because obviously battery is now a thing. We got loads of harvesting efficiency, so we can harvest better than everyone else. We just don't have anything to start off with, which is a shame. I think we're very much riding on Vidal for any point finishes this season. I think. It's not going to rain. It's in the middle of the desert, isn't it? Wojciechowski is definitely struggling a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. A good driver is only half the source. A better car would probably be a bigger help. Let's be real. But yeah, 7 for above and we get a little bit of extra money. That would be nice. I can't see it happening, but that would be nice. There are a lot of rounds in this championship as well, so it is worth bearing that in mind. This is the most championship rounds we're going to have in a season. So part development is going to be really important to make sure that the ones we want to use for the season we get done early. Driss needs to get out of your way. Well, you have something called a battery, bro. Grosjean's didn't do any inroads at all. Good job, Vidal. We're on lap 5 of 17. The tyres are looking average. Wojciechowski's doing okay. His tyre wear's looking pretty good. How's everyone else looking? Yeah, kind of on the same sort of idea as us, really. I don't want to leave the car in overtake mode because obviously I don't want the engine to bloody blow up. So we are nearly halfway through this race now. You might be able to take the hards to the end, because this guy is obviously a much better driver than Wojciechowski. Wojciechowski's not bad, he's great and marketable, especially this year, but yeah, we are going to be... Oh, the person he couldn't overtake has just crashed. Okay. Okay, well, that's a free position for Vidal. Oh, you would be dumb not to. Yes, pit under the safety car. Absolutely. You can probably save the rest of that fuel. You don't need... I don't want to just be saving fuel. I'd rather he... There's this aspect now. You can charge the battery a little bit. It's worth it. I'm going to double stack. Because again, I think it's dumb not to. Charge the battery up a little bit. Right, we're under safety car. There's not much we can really do. Safety car's there. I think everyone's going to come in this lap. It'd be dumb not to. Yeah, everyone's pit. Yeah, everyone's in. Absolutely everyone's in, apart from a couple of people, so... Look at that, we've basically got a full battery. Full battery now. Obviously, save the fuel and the tyres. Safety car heads into garage this lap. So we're 14th, 16th. Some guys at the front running the mediums. I think we're in roughly where we should be on the pecking order, I would say. They're worried about underheating the tyres, but that's fine. Now you can actually start, like, pushing. That just makes sense to me. Okay. I think we got potential for a good season. Obviously, everyone's dumping all the battery. Because, yeah. We're making up some ground. Like I said, we can really push on these tyres right now. They're fresh, they're going to last. Hopefully through the end. Obviously, very acutely aware that the car may struggle to finish, potentially. I don't really know. But I think it's top 10 score points in this championship still. Oh. Well, that's a good start, ain't it? Okay, Boris, it's all down to you, buddy. Vidal's crashed the car. Didn't think... to be fair, it's his first time in the car. He doesn't know the team, doesn't know that any better. Probably just growing pains, let's say. But top 10 would be great for us. I would be happy with the top 10, like, situation here. Not looking good for a top 10. Vidal's our hope. Crashes. Yeah, dunk on me all you need to. Dunk on me all you need to, I know. Larson's tyres are not looking too hot, and neither is Scalzi's. These guys are due to pit. So is Flores, for that matter. They are actually holding everyone up. If there was going to be a time to try and make moves, it might be now. How's your engine looking? It's looking okay. Gearbox is a bit sad. I just don't know. Oh, go on. Yes! Let's go. We're up to 10th. We are up to 10th. We are currently in a points paying spot with Boris, but I don't know how long that's going to last. Bear in mind, Scalzi is still yet to pit, and Liao is the car leading this train of people right now. Okay, he's dropped back. Try and speed this up a little bit. Someone's got warnings. I don't know who it is. So we're on lap 16 now. Vyhovsky's still in 10th. We are still in points. We are still in points right now. Makarova's not looking too hot. Vyhovsky tried. Surikov's retired! Oh no! I mean, oh yeah! I assume the Owls... Oh, the Owls with McNeil. Okay. It's the last lap. You're gonna push. Now's the top. Makarova's tyres are dead. Hashimoto's tyres are dead. Zuba's tyres are dead. We might have a chance, you know. We've just... Olga Makarova's out of fuel. That's good for us. Save the tyres. Come on. Just save them just a smidge. Actually, fuck it. You might as well just, like... You might as well push to the end. Come on. We got 8th! On our debut in this championship, we got 8th. Bit sad we didn't have quite the battery there to charge Hashimoto, but how did Jean-Pierre... Okay, well, that's a good start. It is a good start. It's nice to know that we can sort of potentially compete if there's a little bit of luck in our side. But 4 points to get us off to a good start. We were the last of the teams that scored points, basically. We got 15 rounds, obviously, in this championship. We've just done round 1. I'd say that's good going. It's going to be a very difficult season, I think. But we are here for the challenge. Obviously, Iker Vidal had unlucky. Very unlucky start. But we made money. Our new engine should be ready, which means we should build another one, basically. I think he needs the boost after crashing out. Right. I say we leave the engine kind of like that for now. We build 2 of these and then just build up the reliability. The only reason I say we should keep it like that... Oh, we got sponsorship offers coming in now. We've still got that 5-star, so... But we can make slightly illegal parts. There is a British Grand Prix at some point, but unfortunately it's not until later in the season. So we've got our 3 sponsor offers. What are we looking at? Do we have Japan coming up? Japan's the next round. So I'm going to take this one and try and go for 10th or above for 400k. That seems like a smart idea. Obviously, we need to finish making the car reliable. Unfortunately, there's not much time. There's not much time between races, so once we get everything to 80... Oh, yeah, we have some... Ouch. Good potential. Oh, marketability's not quite there. Same here. Not very high potential, though. Okay. Right, that should be up. Michael Madden. Oh my word. I don't know. I don't... He's got plus 30, but it takes it to 100. We will have to see. He could potentially... He's not got the potential, but he could be one for the future. Potentially. Get them off. No, I need 79 brakes. 76, 76. We need that as well. Okay. Car is now looking somewhat reliable. Obviously, I really want to be pushing the engine as hard as I can, so that's why I'm keeping them on. It's just that suspension piece now, isn't it? There we go. Okay. I think I'm happy now to start focusing on that for a little while. We'll put these back on the side burner for a minute. Nothing wrong with having extra improvements, but considering it's these parts that we really need to be trying to make better. Right, the other engine's just finished building. Or do we just dump that on it? Because that's a big boost. I'm gonna have to, because we can't just throw money at everything and expect it done for the season. We can definitely slowly improve the car, but I'm going to start with the engine and the gearbox. I think they're the ones that we should probably focus on first, and then we'll figure this out later. But improving the engine and the gearbox is probably the most important thing to do. There's still plenty of room for it to grow, so... Our headquarters are nearly the worst in the championship, who would have thought. Sponsors, we're second, somehow. Pit crew, we're average. Headquarters, we're pretty bad. Drivers, we're about average, which is impressive. And car, we're, yeah. Cool. I think... I mean, there's not many new buildings we could build, to be fair. Would be nice to upgrade the test track, but considering the situation where we're at now, I don't think it's a necessity. I'd say we probably get to about 7th, I would say, on engine, and then we can work everything out. But consistency in the points, I think, will take us a long way for surviving this first season. Obviously, it would be nice if Vidal doesn't crash, considering he is our... That's a nice juicy bonus if you get 10th. I mean, we're aiming for 10th or above anyway. We want more mediums for you, and then... That seems fair, considering they've got, like, the make tyres last thing. Just thinking out loud. It do be raining for a little bit. Well, we've maxed out our race knowledge on intermediates. That's good. So we're now going to start doing qualifying on medium. Okay. I'm not saying no. I can't complain with that. I probably could, but I'm not going to. Qualifying started wet. Is going to dry. Obviously, they want lots of downforce. We've only saved like a couple sets of these tyres for this reason. So they want it like there. That like there. No point in going out right now. It's damp. Is it gonna rain later? Guys, be quiet. I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's send these guys around the lap, see where we're at. Perfect and overheated. Okay, off goes Vyhovsky. Then we've got our boy Vidal. Our new boy Vidal. Perfect and overheated. To be fair, if we had like sweeter spots, this would be way easier and qualifying would be way stronger. Could be worse. I fully expect us to start going down the order at some point. Like, understandably so. We do not have a good car. Your speed balance is now just good still. Do you want it more there then? I don't know. How are you on setup? I guess you want slightly more downforce then. try and get them in one more lap. See what they do. I have a feeling it's a mild improvement, but it's not the biggest. Okay. Okay. Lorenz has just gone. Oh, yeah, there we go. Not quite the top 10 we were hoping for. We were close. Zoya Udris deciding to ruin things. Right, race time. I don't really have anything else I can put him on. So I guess medium tyres are both of your tricks for this race. Okay, so you've actually gone down. So you want less downforce. We'll start you on the softs. This guy's, like, happy. Do I start you on the medium? See how long into the race you can take on. That 1%'s not going to do much. Right, here we go. Vidal obviously a little bit shaken after his little error at Doha. Vyhovsky has had the start of the gods. Bro's up to 7th. Here comes De Graaf, who's obviously got a way better car than we do. Vidal's still very much stuck in traffic. See, we can't use the battery at the start of the race. Vidal's currently 17th, so okay. Obviously everyone's pushing quite hard right now. I don't see any rain forecast at the minute, which is good. These guys are slightly cooking the tyres though. You might want to ease off a little bit. Cool them down. Go back to neutral. The softs are taking a lot longer to cool down. I think our hopes are going to ride with Vyhovsky again. I think. We are the only ones who didn't start on a super soft tyre. So we have definitely got the reverse strategy compared to what other people would be doing. And Vyhovsky, we believe. I mean, the car's got to do something, I suppose. Vyhovsky's decided now's a good time to deploy all the battery. He is driving pretty well. He's at a 9 rating. These guys will all do a pit stop, though. It's not going to be easy, but like I said, we're going long into this first stint. We're going in long, mostly because I kind of have to. We obviously know that Vidal will be first to pit because his tyres are way more cut than Vyhovsky's. But I'm thinking some teams might have to do a 2-stop. I think we can get away with doing a 1-stop with Boris. Well, I think actually everyone can get away with a 1-stop. But what we need is some clear air. I need some clear air so these guys can start just putting some laps down. You do a pit stop. I'm not going to bother charging the battery too much. But in clean air, they definitely have some pace. We might be able to put Vyhovsky on a set of super softs to the end. Potentially. Obviously, everyone's coming in now. I know we're leading, but we are going to have to pit. And we are causing an upset right now. We're not the only one. How long can you take those? 8 laps. I say you stay out a little bit longer. Really push those tyres. Lorenz is already back in the lead. That's fine. We've got 9 laps to go. You can make those last now. Obviously, it looks like he's doing really well, but we haven't pit yet. Everyone else absolutely has, so you might want to start pushing your engine a bit more, actually. So Vyhovsky has come out in 8th. That's not bad. He's on a slightly quicker compounder tyre. Vidal, obviously, is going to be trying to make his way up the field. Hopefully. He's not having much luck right now. But again, I only really want top 10. That's all I'm really asking for. Worst comes to worst, Vyhovsky can always lean on the tyre a bit more. We don't have any perks for this, though. We only had a perk for this guy on the mediums. Obviously, your mediums could just last longer. That was probably nice, but Flores is due to pit again. Okay. Okay. Well, you'll do a pit stop anyway. I'm also betting there's going to be a few other people that will do another stop. I just don't know who they are yet. See, we can push the engine on overtake quite a bit because we made it reliable, which is good. Zuba's in the pits. We have cleared Zuba, but he's on fresh super softs. Vidal's 12th. Zuba must have had an issue in the pit stops or something, but yeah, there he goes. Vyhovsky is doing exceptionally well. So now, would Vidal benefit from inters? I've got nothing to lose with Vidal right now. Vyhovsky, the answer's obviously no. We can't do anything. But Vidal, potentially. It's only going to be 2 seconds in the pits minus... Cavalcanti had the same idea as us. That's quite funny. That's really quite funny. Just hold out. Just hold out. There's no point in you coming in. Like, sure, it's quick now, But, like, for Vidal, if it means a couple of places, which it definitely looks like it might be. He's up to 12. Bajovski got 7th. So, yeah, I think the Inters was probably the right call for Vidal. It's a shame we didn't get any more out of it, but Becker wins for Scuderia Rossini. Not a bad start at all. 2 points finishes in our debut season in here. I'm happy with that. We've just got to keep developing the car, keep pushing. Thanks to the guys back at the factory. Do the whole Lewis Hamilton spiel, why not? 1.4 mil, that is a tasty paycheck if I do say so myself. Oh, is Kujovic going to retire? That's going to be a shame. He's a good driver, he's just no marketability. Quite like the idea of the engine being ready way before the race. But no, we should probably focus on all of this for a minute. I have no one to scan. It do be sad. This man's in the Asia Pacific Cup with his 7 marketability. That's incredible. Yeah, we'll have to see if we can finish developing all this by some point, because it'll be good to have car do be struggling. It's not great. We've been quite lucky in that we've had some strategies that have really helped. Like the car is, I mean, it's still bad, but you could honestly do a lot worse. Like, improving all the basic parts is going to be an idea. Obviously, engine is where, like, these two are where we're, like, I guess, strongest. But it's all about how you make the most of it, so 10th or above. Again, we're still cash positive. 10th or above just seems like a pretty obvious target. Don't really think we're going to want the mediums that much here. You're probably going to want loads of mediums and a... Yeah. I see potential. Again, potential strategy. I don't like how aggressive Tondela is for tyre warming. It do be hot as fuck. It's going to rain quite heavy. I will let these guys do what they do best, and that is complain about the car. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them sit there and complain about the car. So we got level 3 performance for qualifying and racing and level 3 on the intermediates. Cool. This is going to be a very slow, arduous trip to the top. Okay, so you kind of want your handling there. You want your gearing like down there. And your... I guess you want it like there. I guess that's how they would like it. I'm guessing. We'll find out soon enough. And you... I don't see any rain on the way. Right, speed this up a little bit, see how he gets on. Good and overheated, good and overheated, great. Our car's just not competitively there, is it really? Trying to improve the basic parts we have so we can at least try and, you know, gain on the AI a little bit. Not looking too hot. How... Do you want more downforce then, I guess? Send them both out. Hopefully this fixes their setup issues. Oh, fuckers. What a waste of a soft tyre. Okay, well, we never have been good at Tondela, have we? It's never been our strong suit. Yikes. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, we get it. Ferrari a peak. It's fine. No Ferrari strategies here because these ones actually work. Sure, I guess we'll go with that. We'll start you on the mediums. Seems right, and you can start on the softs. They are Ferrariing all over. Yeah. Right, they can push. Start. We've always seemed to have done poorly in qualifying, but we can get back into it in the race. This is not one of those tracks where I think we can do that. I'm going to keep an eye on the weather because Tondela seems to have a habit of throwing up rain for some reason. I'm just hoping by making our tyres last longer than everyone else, we can get away with slightly more aggressive tyre strategies. Wojciechowski is currently last, but that's expected because Bro is on medium. I mean, to be fair, everyone ahead of Vidal is on mediums as well, so maybe it's not the big brain play after all. Okay, well, stop pushing then. I hate the tyre heating at Tondela, it's really bad. Wojciechowski is no longer last, which is a nice situation to have. Got to try and look after your tyres, which is difficult, I know. Look how much more worn everyone else's tyres is comparatively, by the way. That's all I'm saying. I don't think Vidal can take these tyres 10 laps. Otherwise I would have just put him on another set of softs to the end, but... doesn't look like it's going to rain, which is okay. I'm not too upset about that. Tyres are not going to go the distance. They're going for another, so they're going to have to pit again. So they're 2 stopping. We're only 1 stopping. I think Vidal can take these tyres. Not quite. He might if he conserves them. Sure, I'll recharge your battery a little bit. You can definitely take Haas to the end. You'll probably want to come in this lap. Vidal's battery's broke. Okay. Not an ideal situation, but... it was worth a try. Vidal has had no luck this season. Rip temp for above. Well, we don't know yet. We've still got Boris, who's okay. He's not exactly in it, but I think it's race Jova. I think Vidal's just not going to have battery. It's not to say that Boris can't. Just depends on if everyone else is 2 stopping or not. I like how we're just like 12 timesing this because, like, yeah, I already know the race is kind of over. Yeah, we know. It's not quite over yet. Vyhovsky could still... You still might have a chance. I have to save fuel a little bit, but no one else's pit. It was close. I think Vidal's going to run out of fuel as well. I think a one-stop was the play, but yeah, Vidal was cooked, unfortunately. Unfortunately for him, he do be cooked. Can't win them all. That battery probably cost us in the end. Vyhovsky was just under 10 seconds away from 10th. But it's nice to know that our one-stops are potentially viable strategies for some of the more aggressive races. It's a good thing to know. Even if our car's not there, but... Just got to try and take opportunities as and when they arise. Again, we're still cash positive as a team, so I can't complain too much. The engine's ready. What we got? Up front it is. Right. Design new part. Gearbox. Actually, that works. We're potentially adding Milan back onto the calendar. Okay, sure. Gearbox 1 ready. Right, but that's not going to get us anywhere, so... This is going to be one of those cooker items, isn't it? This is going to be a cooker item. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. So we do have better engines now. Okay, I don't know how much better they're going to be, but... Again, we might have to start doing stuff so we're building illegal parts for next season. If that makes sense. Like, really, like, just building parts and then building illegal ones so they're legal next year and we get a nice big jump up. I don't really care. We're not going to Milan then, I guess. It's now yellow, it's no longer orange. Isn't this a wonderfully shit situation? Okay, well, like I said, gearbox is going to be a cooker item, unfortunately. But improving all the original parts is probably a really good idea as well. Because, well, I think it's needed. Someone's invented a new wind tunnel. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me join you in upgrading something then, I guess. If we're going to do anything, while we've got income. And then we can potentially look at building the road car factory, which will make hilarious amounts of money. 10th or above, we get 1.2 mil. We are on this shit again. Okay. There's not going to be many chances we're going to get for parts that we can use in a year because, like, we're only on round 4. We've been at this for an hour. Okay. Welcome to Russia. A reminder that Vidal was a Tondela expert, by the way. That's probably why we were doing so well before his battery went. Okay, race practice done. Oh, 15% on the hard tyre. You shouldn't have. That'll be good. Having a nice big pace advantage on the hards. But you just want the general race bonus, don't you, really? So I assume they want it more that way and more that way, I assume. Or they really want it that way. Apparently the Backstreet Boys want it that way. So... Ah, that's... So, excellent is there. Excellent is there. I'm feeling quietly confident. Get these guys out. No rain to report so far. Well, we'll let these guys crack on with it. This is like the equivalent of doing glory runs to look good to your sponsors, isn't it, really? And then the actual fast guys coming like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's not looking so hot. Can I let you out for another lap? Yeah, when the track's rubbered a bit more, I guess. I mean, your setup's basically there. And your setup... Okay, I guess you want more downforce then. Oh, I'm sorry. We got perfect and good for Vidal. He is improving. He improved, but he only went a couple of attempts faster. Great! Just wonderful. Of course, Jean-Pierre Girard was pole. The 3-star French driver from the European Racing Series chat, by the way. I just want to point that out. It'd be dumb not to try it on him. And Wojciechowski we can one stop on mediums to hards probably. This track seems very like neutral on everything, so I guess it's not too bad. Great setup. Great vegetables. Time for us to skill issue our way through the race, as we always do. Get through lap 1. It's not looking too hot, but you know what? There's only so much I can do with a cooked car. We'll probably, after the gearbox, we'll probably look at some front wings, maybe. I wonder what happens when all these drivers retire. I wonder. If you have some points on... Yeah, that's the thing. We have points. We can always improve it. Like later, Lepers has crashed, so that's him out. You want to get past Pritchard? Okay, well, do it then. There you go. You got past Pritchard now. You are doing this lap. After last time, I'm not going to risk your battery. You're okay for now, I think. I don't think Vidal can... Oh, Remo Zuba's got a loose... That's his race over. That did unfortunately hold up Vidal a little bit. Vyhovsky is gonna have to pit. He can't take. If he took the leaders in, so it'd be 12 lap. You might. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You might be able to make that. I gotta remember that we have very reliable engines now. Don't know if Vyhovsky can take them to 12 laps. I know if Vidal's probably gonna have to pit again. But he has got that hard tyre performance increase, which is probably helping when he's not battling with Vyhovsky anyway. I mean, sure, their battle's great, but Vyhovsky's going to the end. You can't. You might as well come in for another set of softs. Sure. Well, we'll have to see what he can do on these tyres. I'm not holding my breath. One stop very much was the strategy. Right, okay. Okay. Bro just has to. I don't know if he can make the tyres last. The tyre wear's looking pretty sad. Looking better than Liao's at least. Flores has had to pit. Bro's really just got to try and make these hards last to the end. I can't see much point in trying to pit him. He might have to. His tyres aren't going to make it. Okay, fine. Not much I really can do, but... Ah! No, not quite. Ah! I tried. I did try. I couldn't get the top. I didn't think. I mean, no one said this was going to be easy. But at least it shows that scoring a top 10 is not just doable, but not likely either for the back cars. I suppose that's a positive. Like, we are still 7th. We're doing better than Velan and Chariot. If that's literally the thing that saves our season and stops us from going down, I would say that's a really good start. Because like I said, our car, you can look at the stats all you want. Our car's nowhere. Like, it physically cannot go anywhere quickly. It is hot garbage, no matter how much I improve it. Well, I can't complain about that. Apart from the fact that your focus is already pretty bad. But I can't knock them marketability. Well, that's a no-brainer so far. See if Zygon comes back in. They have not, so I'll take Broad Lake. What's our income now? We're still cash positive. It's not the best cash positive, but it's cash positive still. So I can still throw money at the car. That's nice. Nah, how did I build this gearbox? I don't remember. Oh, I did it like that, didn't I? Well, isn't that good? Right. So we are slowly improving the engine parts. We are still cooked, but we'll have to look at trying to improve all of this as well at some point. And this is, like I said, it's going to be a season of basically just trying to improve everything right now. Something's happened to the gearbox, but I don't know what it was. Oh, gearbox level up. Oh, okay. So, wait. I can't check. If that's level up, I think it is, that means we have Epic available to us, even though we don't have the facility for that. I guess. That could be a big jump investing into for next year. Like I said, I can't quite do much else now. I'm still trying to improve this damn engine. I've then got to do it for the gearbox. We're still, like, if that's average and the championship's up there, we've got a long way to go. The design center means that all of the parts will be designed a little bit quicker too. Tire wear is very low. That's good to know. Like I said, our tire wear is meant to be really, really good. A reminder that we spent 51 mil on this car, by the way. I have no idea what the prize fund is. Double that of the Asia Pacific. How is it spread out? How is it spread out? Equally. So we get 50 mil. Okay, we get 50 mil for next year's car from the prize fund, regardless of where we finish. Obviously, I would like to not go back down. I would like to not go back down. But as long as we stay cash positive, it should be okay. Because then I'm not having to worry about managing money and like what upgrades do I have to really think about doing. I can just keep throwing money at the car and making it better. I still don't know what we're gonna do when we have to replace one of the drivers for someone marketable. I don't know what we're gonna do after if we have to get rid of these 2 drivers for whatever reason. I'm still really not sure. We are due some rain right now, so there's no point in going out. And yet, everyone's trying. Can we do rain later? You're gonna have to go out. We zoom in. Noom. Everyone else is basically on an outlet. We're gonna go right down the order. It is about to be Jova. Yeah. I called it. Fucking called it. Oh dear. Supposedly the tyre wear is not particularly bad around here. I'll be the judge of that. So they can go half the race. You could probably one-stop medium hard or maybe medium medium. That's a possibility. Soft medium. Easy one-stop. I'm pretty sure our engines are not quite 100% reliability, but close enough. Right. Speed! Do I want to pit now? The safety car's out. It's a bit early. It's a bit early for that, if I do say so myself. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, there we go. Well, what you can do is save the living hell out of the car. Yeah, just start warming up your tyres then. Jesus. Everyone's probably going push, push. No, no one's going push, push. It's just us. We managed to save the tyres a little bit, so I was just like, it just makes sense to push. Like, there's almost no need to really pit, because it was just like, it's way too early in the race for that. Bro, it's really warmed them tyres up. Good lord. Are we do rain? No. We are not due any rain right now. Seems like a no-brainer to me. Maybe not that much fuel. And then you might as well just come in for another set of these. Like that it just makes sense, right? Right, everyone's pitting in now, kind of. We're the only one who's done it in the middle of the race. Will it work? I don't really know. Probably not. Because when has ever anything I've done worked on this game, right? I don't think we're going anywhere. Why are you trying to overtake Naito anyway? Like, Naito's not in our race. Oh, great move. Yeah, Naito's just gone and set the fastest lap of the race. That was expected. Don't know if his tyres are going to make it. Maybe I should have left him on another set of softs. Maybe that's what I should have done. The tyre wear's looking okay though, to be honest. No, it's not. I should have put him on another set of softs. 4% a lap. You might be okay. You might actually be okay. Hopefully Vyhovsky could pick up the pieces if it's not. I mean, he's now starting to dump the battery, which is good. He's just trying to hold on. The tyres are a bit sad. They're better than Lepers, though. I don't know how Vyhovsky dropped so far back so quickly, but Vidal got points. That's 2 more points for us. Van Dort got 4, which is a problem, but we've got 2. You can't be mad. cannot be mad. Plus 6 places. I feel like we're doing way too good for our first season. We're a third of the way through the season, and we're somehow just outside the top 5. I guess scoring points is genuinely just that difficult for the backmarker teams. It has to be, right? Because there's no way we should be sitting 6th in this championship right now. It's only just. But when I said finishing in the points is going to be more important than anything else, I don't think that statement was far off. It's just finding races where we can get into the points. It's our home track next. The gearbox is fucking killing me, man. The development time. The development time on these gearboxes is atrocious. Hold on, how do I build the other one? That I do need to check. How did I build the other one quickly? So 578 to 1658. Okay. So is it that one, that one, that one? Has to be. This will all be done as well, for the most part. The other thing we need to do is that rear wing, but that's fine. We'll figure that out. I don't think this is going to be a particularly strong race for us, but... Right. That's now done. Last thing would be that. And I don't want that to take forever. Because then it's that and that. Oh. I can't complain. +1 on all stats. How long's that for? 20 weeks. So that's until the end of the season, I think, give or take. We're about halfway through the year now. But this is what I mean. Developing this car to be competitive here is going to be really difficult. Because you have to develop everything all the time. And you have to decide what you want for this season and next year. Still no one to scout. There's our boy. The goat. Can't believe he's declined it. It still makes me sad. How many career wins did he get, by the way? I'm curious. How many career wins did you get? 1, 2, 4. He got 5 race wins in his entire career with us. The 5-time Hong Kongese race winner. This guy starts at Boa Esperanza in the game. Oh, is it Chariot? No, it's Chariot. He starts at Chariot and then, yeah, he went to Boa, then went back to Chariot, and now we've got him again. Oh, he's going to have 20 feedback for this as well because of the in practice trait. Oh, one of our sponsors expired and I didn't get any offers. Whoops. Well, I don't have an easy target this time, so I have to select one. We are not getting the rain. Ooh, races do have heavy rain. Okay, worth thinking about. I didn't want to click that. Here's me still trying to figure out what the fuck to do for next, like, couple of seasons after this. Race is going to be interesting. So with that in mind, we'll definitely have to try and check everything. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad you're on the intermediates checking this, by the way. Vidal's on the wrong tyres. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Cool. Okay. Very interesting session, if I do say so myself. There's no... Wow, the game kind of actually got me a really good setup. That's impressive. That's actually really impressive. How did the game do that? So you want that more there, and then... God, you can just tell the performance deficit in the car, can't you? It's not great. You know what? Setup's okay. Setup's okay. I'm not going to bother. Even if we set another lap, we're not getting top 3. There's just no point. I don't think having a better starting position will particularly help much either. And also out the rest of the session and figure out what to do in the race. Because it's going to rain. It is going to rain. I mean, we could send them out again. Fuck it, why not? What have we got to lose? Tenth, 14th. Right. Race time. We know it's going to rain at some point. Oh. Well. Will it rain again? I don't know. We're going to have to send it for the first couple of laps. Like, really send it. Because it's about lap 4. We're going to have issues. So... It's only going to be inters, though. But that's fine. I just don't know if it's going to rain later. And you like adaptability, right? Nearly dries. It's nearly dries again. Okay. Still kind of wet for now. Vidal is in a prime position to pit onto the slicks this lap. Tyres won't go to the end. Okay. Okay. Can at least fill you up to the end. So that's fine. You come in. And then you come in for a set of those and then take softs to the end. We are going to have to make another stop. It's unfortunate, but that do be how the cookie crumbles. Just got to try and stretch out these ultra soft tyres for a little bit. Some people are going to try and... They won't go to the end, will they? Their car can't be that much better than ours. Oh, I don't know, man. This dude's definitely going to... And they're both going to have to pit again. I just... Okay, so they are cooling those tyres down. Right, you come in. They will definitely get you to the end. That's fine. We'll fill you up for a couple more laps. And then Vyhovsky can come in the following lap, because we've put him on the off strategy anyway, for the same option. I think we've played this pretty well, but I'm not the judge. Those people are going to try and go to the end, I think. I don't think that's the right decision. Like, Liao's going to have to pit again. Yeah, everyone's tyres are cooked. Except maybe the front runners, but, you know, that's just bullshit. We're really riding on board with Vidal. Save the tyres a little bit, bro. He's in 9th. We have got points. We do have points right now. I think he could get more. I don't want to push him too hard, though. Scalzi's tyres are looking very sad. Hashimoto's had to come in for a late stop. So if you just chill the tyres out a little bit and then really push on the last lap. Don't know if Vidal can do it. He cannot, but I'll take 8th place. I will take 8th place. We've done it. We've done a thing. We've played the strategy well. We were basically front of the midfield for that one, which is better than Valan could say, who were 19th and 20th. Cool. Cool. I thought we played that incredibly well. I thought we played that race incredibly well. And to get points at the team's home Grand Prix is also pretty cool. Mitsuki Daito has been demoted off the podium. That's funny. We are in a very packed midfield fight right now, and I'm still glad I can throw money at the car. It's a shame I can't, like, hit a target sponsor objective. That would be nice, wouldn't it? A little bit of extra money coming in, but still cash positive. Design Center's going to be ready soon, so that will help us develop better parts faster. That will also be a big W for us. I mean, this dude's got to be retiring soon, right? He has not. He has not. Okay. Car repair complete. Good. We can finish that before the race. Okay. We could do all of them 3 days before the race, no point. Focus on the gearbox. Oh, we got some sponsors coming in. Hello. Okay. How's the gearbox looking now, part-wise? It's still very average. Oh, okay. Ambrosini, get on my car. I've still not got a slot 1 sponsor. What the fuck's going on? What a Chad. Oh, we finally got one. Jesus Christ. Oh, hello. 7th or above, and we make bank. Okay. Right, gearbox is now ready for work. Right. I say... What's coming up next? Spec engines. We could force that through. What else? Wide slick tyres. Points for top 16. Oh, no. Sorry. Points for all drivers. Okay. Okay. Spec engine. Wow, that would be a massive cost headache off us. And I know we've just spent a lot of money on the engine, but are we really going to catch these guys, like, realistically, with the engines we have? I don't actually think so. It would be a lot of money to keep throwing, and I can't guarantee we have this income forever, so what is our new income? Ouch. Okay. We are now actually hemorrhaging money. That's not fun. It's not particularly bad, don't get me wrong, but... the gearboxes won't be ready, will they? Suspension of disc, very clever. Car chase horror film filled with unparalleled gore and a serious message about climate change. Okay. YOLO. No one likes this. Okay, yeah, we'll brute force it. We'll just brute force it. Yeah, okay, I don't need to worry about engines anymore. We can focus on everything else. That works for me. Our engine this year is good enough. Like, 1,993 points is crazy good. Absolute rigging. I didn't say it was going to be fair. Right. Now we can start mass designing brakes. That'll be fun. I can't do these. These are terrible trade-offs anyway. It'd be that one. At least the brakes are cheap enough. Like, can definitely throw them together faster than most parts. But engine, everyone's going to be the same soon. So, no point in doing engine development anymore. It's a good job we did that at the start of the season then, really, ain't it? But engine will be literally the least of no one's problems. It'll just be these afterwards, so... I can't complain. I like... don't get me wrong, people don't like spec engines, but... we are basically making it GP2, but better. Oh, look! Boa Esperanza seem to be beating Thornton again. That's very funny. I'm tired of dealing with these bastards all the time anyway. Where is Ozu? Ozu are up in 7th right now, which is good. Firebird looking like they're going straight back down. Sure, that marketability helps, but good lord. I'm surprised I've stayed this long. Cheers, Mambo. I appreciate it. Bro is now a successful musician. That marketability's pit. I'm still worried about what to do for our next like driver. Because let's be. Let's be completely real. Vidal's retiring soon. Let's be real. I'm probably saying end of next year this guy's retiring. So we've got him on the perfect I just had it on the background. I've just completed Pokemon Z2A. Nice. I don't even have a Switch. Seventh or above, and we wait 1 point whatever million. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, we'll just do that. Equal tire distribution for this one. How long do you think it will take us to do the double chat? Place your bets now. How long do you think it will take us to do the double? My home track. Yeah, it sure is. It's also pissing raining. I'm looking forward to seeing what PlaySport decide to do now they've got the rights back to this game. I live in Guildford. Oh yeah, you do, don't you? Give or take. England land. I mean, we got level 3 on intermediate tyres again. We know how well that worked for us last time. The race is just going to be cloudy. It doesn't say anything about rain. Right, let's see if we can get these guys. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for basically doing the setup for me, game. The game basically just got Vidal's setup bang on, and there's... Okay. I see you, game. I see you. Okay. We'll wait for the rain to pass before we send them out. We shall wait for the rain to pass before we send them out. If it rains in qualifying again later on, that's going to be painful. I've not been out the pitch yet. Let's go. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Don't you think like your big brain better than me? I have no idea where we're going to be for this track. Well, yeah, that's expected, I suppose, because we're the only ones that have set laps on dry tyres. Funny, this looks nothing like Guildford. Who would have thought? It's almost like it's meant to represent a different part of England. Does the airfield not give it away by chance? Does the big massive airfield that literally is right there not give away where it's meant to be? Let's be real, right? Let's be real for a second. Which is, well, yeah, exactly. This guy's happy. Sure, we'll just send him out. Go on, try your best one more time. Oh, Vidal's perfect. Okay, come on. Come on, bro. He is improving. Oh, baby! They both improved, but I see everyone down here. Yeah, there you go. What was the point in going back out? What was actually the point in going back out when you just look on the left-hand side and just see everyone improving? It's like, okay. Okay, sure. Oh, just a casual 2.1 and 2.3 seconds off the place. Yeah, just a little bit slower than everyone else. Just a smidge. Oh no, if we get 7th or above, it's going to be a pissing miracle. Oh, we do rain. It doesn't look like it. Oh. Okay. Okay then. Here we go. And away we go. And obviously someone's Richter Grapher's. Oh dear. Verstappen at home ran wide and is now last. What a shame. Like I said, we're aiming for 7th, which I just don't think is happening. If I'm completely honest. I cannot see us getting 7th. We have hit it before, I just don't think it'll be in this race that we do it. It'll be a hella miracle if we do. Yeah, Rick de Graaf is now fighting his way back through the field. I'm not surprised. The Scalzi is literally holding everyone up. Oh, around the outside. Let's go, Vidal. Let's go. I'm just looking at everyone's tyre wear. It's definitely not as good as ours. Wojciechowski's now last, but let's ignore that. Bro's also on a medium tyre in one of the worst cars on the grid, so cut him some slack, I suppose. You, sir, are definitely cooking those tyres a bit too much. Lay off them a little bit. Cavalcanti's in the pits, Perotta's in the pits. Scalzi needs to get out your way. Well, boy, do I have a solution for you for how you can get past Scalzi. And you didn't take the chance. Still no rain. Good. Are these people... I don't know if these are going to 1-stop or 2-stop. I can't tell. They might end up 2-stopping. You can easily take one more lap on these tyres and then pit. You will be fine. I'm going to take a chance. No, you can't make it to the end of the race with that much fuel left. My man is now in clean air, so... Where is Wojciechowski? There he goes. And then you're coming in this lap. Do I pit you? There is a pace difference. I think you can do it. And again, I'll take a small risk. Okay, Vidal's got lucky. His engine hasn't blown yet. So Vidal had loads of nice, a little bit of battery charge there. Okay. Chiaki Hashimoto has crashed. No safety car though. Okay. Some of these guys... Zuba's now crashed it. Okay. And Lepers has also crashed. Okay. We have a few retirements here. We're still nowhere near 7th, but you know what? You gotta take chances in this sport. I still don't know how Vidal is going to recover this. I believe in him. I think he can. You really need to get past this damn car. There you go. Udris was holding Vidal up, I think, quite a bit. So we had to get him past. Pritchard's pushing. Larson's only just pit, so that'll be a long stop for them. Come out ahead of them. Again, I'm kind of aiming only really for 7th, just because that's where the prize money is. I think everyone else is going to the end. You're... Sure, I'll turn the engine down for a second. Perotta's had to pit again. We are nowhere near 7th right now. Maybe to the surprise of no one, but we are nowhere near 7th. You can't get past Pritchard. Oh, you did exactly what I was about to do. There you go. Oh, now he's just coming back at you with the same tactic. But it didn't work! Fine. Yeah, the engine... Your engine's not happy. I get it. Shut up. I've still got to push you, though. Even if we get 1 point, that's still better than nothing. Wojciechowski is... I mean, 10th is like there. They're tight. Oh, some people have pit, but it's only going to be for tyres. Yeah, he's not come out ahead of Cavalcanti, which is annoying. Your engine will be fine. As long as you leave it like this anyway, it will be fine. We couldn't get 7th. I tried my damnedest to get 2nd, but no, 7th even. Considering the situation, I had to try and make the bank. It didn't work. I'm bored. Steinman domination might bore fans. Also, fun fact, member, the reason why they picked Guildford as the location for the UK race is because that's where the studio is based. It's basically a battle for 8th. I'm happy with that. We're in a battle for 8th. We're just not scoring every round, which is fine. I expect that, but fuck. I need to see if I can find another place for this camera, because on top of my monitor it's too high. Well, we built the brakes, which is fine. Right. It's gonna have to be that, isn't it? Cool. Okay. The gearboxes will be ready for the next race. Brakes are ready. Taylor and the makers of Mafia, Hangar 13, headquarters are in Brighton. Yeah, you'll find that a lot of studios are based in the UK. You'll be surprised at how many, I would say, are actually. I see opportunity there and there. For real, for suspension. So I've got to throw money at the car if we're going to improve it any amount. Look, there you go. We're now not the worst on gearbox. Rockstar Games is in Edinburgh and Leeds, depending on which. Playground's in Leamington. Do we take the money and run? I say yes. I can think of quite a few. Codemasters have 2 in the UK. Ubisoft had 1, but it's closed. Obviously PlaySport, who do this. Quali, that do a lot of mobile games. Rebellion, the guys behind Sniper Elite. Zombie Army. EA has 1 in Guildford, yeah. They've got loads everywhere, though. I know Microsoft have 1 in Reading and Atherstone. Build a rocket boy up in Scotland. There's obviously... Yeah, King's in Birmingham. So are Natural Motion, the guys behind CSR. Yeah, I know who King are. The guys that are owned by Microsoft now. 7th or above to make money. We are in Ardennes, which is Belgium at home. Sony, they used to, but they don't anymore. They used to have Evolution Studios, and they had Fire Sprite, but I'm pretty sure both of them are closed down now. Yeah. Still is, I think, actually. The guys that are Criterion. Yeah, Criterion's a big one in Guildford. So yeah, there's a lot of places where you can find and will find game studios in the UK. Like I said, you'll be surprised at how many there are. You just need to know where to look. If I ever had the opportunity, I wouldn't mind moving to Guildford. Team is like a child, it wants your attention, so it just force feeds you a bunch of notifications. That's why I don't use it. I am a man who prefers having something of quality rather than because it's cheap. Hello, Marmaduke. Do I not want to move to Guildford? Is it expensive? Is it shit? I don't know. Paulie said hydrate. I need to go grab a drink then. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to grab a snack as well. Give me a sec. I'm back. Drink acquired, snack acquired. Everything's expensive. Well, it is basically London, isn't it? That just makes sense. You'll be looking to find a room for under a grand a month. Good lord, okay. I know one. Well, when you put it like that, Lima, yeah, it makes sense. Wind is windy outside. Yeah, it is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. Well, must have been the wind. I mean, to be fair, I can imagine that council renting in Guildford would be kind of poor. I don't know what it's like where I am. I haven't bothered to look. I just know it's windy and wet outside, so I don't want to go outside. And whatever I had to do this morning, I'm glad I did it in the morning than I did. Than trying to do it now. Oh, okay. We kind of nailed the setup then. Okay. Do you want to have another go, broski? Well, yeah, I mean... The thing is, though, the way I look at it, is if you're charging more to live somewhere in particular, the wages must obviously be higher, right? Otherwise, how are people going to actually afford it? But, like, I am, I'm not going to break down my finances on stream too much, but I am literally scraping by for the most part. It's pretty rough. So, like, I know it doesn't see, the thing is, right, and if I've learned this, whenever you look at people online, they always seem like happy and, but if you ever boil it down to it, there's probably a lot of people, especially like, I'll talk from my personal experience. So obviously I work effectively a 9 to 5, like the majority of people in the UK, and this is a side thing for me that I like doing. I like talking to you guys over games and stuff like that. Well, yeah, but they're not going to pay me more. They pay me the exact same as what I earn here, and they wouldn't give me the same contract either, I don't think. So, but so obviously I work a 9 to 5, like the majority of people. So I am, from what's called for the most part paycheck to paycheck. But so I live paycheck to paycheck. So, like, obviously I get my paycheck, I pay my bills, and I see how much I've got left over. And usually it's not a lot. Like, after all my bills and everything have gone out, it's generally not a lot left. So anything that I earn from streaming, I've said this before, but obviously anything I earn from this I put back into the stream somehow. Either equipment, like the chair, for example. This one was kind of important because it means I can actually do like PC streams. I can sit at my desk and do things properly. Whereas, if you remember, before I had this chair, I was sitting on... In fact, I don't even know if you can see it. Slightly off camera, but you know that black plastic chair that I used to sit on? Well, it used to sit directly above my PlayStation 3. Like, I used to sit literally the chair over the PS... And the back kept coming off and everything like that. So, being able to sit here and actually make some... I feel decent-ish content, for the most part. I'm happy. And obviously, if you guys ever throw anything like donations or Twitch subs, Twitch bits, or anything like that, it goes a long way to helping me. Obviously, because I work a 9 to 5, I don't really declare anything that I earn from, because I don't need to. I probably should, but I don't, because it's not enough to actually declare on personal income. So I don't need to declare anything. Some art. Yeah, it's just a plain wall. I was looking at disc plates, like getting myself one, but they're way too expensive. Even with the discount people offer, it's way too expensive. Try and like yap 9,000. But like, the thing is, like, this I do for fun, as you guys can probably gather at this point. Do you know what? This is a crazy idea, chat. What if we no-stop Boris? I don't know if he can save the 3 laps of fuel over the course of the race. But that's telling me that those tyres can get to the end pretty much. Actually, no, they can't. Actually, they might. If you don't push them, they can go 14 laps, apparently. But I'm wondering if with light-footed, he can take them a bit longer. I'll have to... I would be dumb not to give it a go. What am I doing? No, next... Oh, sure. Cheers, game. Right. Okay. Get on there and get on there. Boris will basically be running around at the back for the majority of... How long will the fuel... 13 laps. But I think we can save 3 laps of fuel by... It's raining. I didn't check. Some people are on inters, but will have to pit anyway. Yeah, it's not going to last long, though. Like, there's only a few cars on inters right now. They'll have the small advantage, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But if it rains later, we're cooked. But I'm wondering if we can save 3 laps of fuel by just not stopping, give or take. Especially with the battery. I'm also trying to... Oh, yeah, you need to pull the tyres down, bro. So, we're looking about 75% per lap, or just slightly less than. Oh, it is going to rain. Oh, it's raining later. Actually, this might work for Vyhovsky, then. We send this guy really deep into the stint. Because it's going to go to, like, full wets. By the look of it. This might work for Boris. And then we just sub on a set of wets to the end. That is full wets right there. This guy's also got the trait for soft tyre, light-footed. I think we could literally go to the next period and not have to stop again. Like, everyone else in front of us is going to need to pit. I'm not one of those people. I'm thinking about it. Like, the tyre wear will definitely get us there. Like, the tyres will definitely get us there, and then there'll be inters at the end. The only reason there's no clubs for Horizon 6 is because Microsoft are discontinuing the clubs feature on Xbox itself anyway. That's the only reason. I'm not too upset by it. It didn't seem to be part of their long-term plan anyway, by the look of things. I'm going to try and get to this wet period so I can figure this out. Look, they've all jumped onto inters now, but there's no point. It's not wet enough yet. It's bone dry still. They're just cooking their tyres for no reason. Right, you're going to have to come in now because you literally cannot go much longer. Can probably leave you on that. And then you can come in. No, I'll put you on inters. It's... actually... No, because it doesn't work the same way as it did in the older games. Inters. It's going to be more inters than wets. So, yeah, I'm going to go with that strategy. Obviously, Vyhovsky is going to be at a small pace deficit for now, but will not need to pit again. Obviously, Vidal's just going backwards because he's got a pit. How's your engine looking? 44. Yours is 52. These guys might as well just push on the engine now. We're not going to beat the front runners. That much I can guarantee you. But I think we can get ourselves points. Any random car trivia facts. If you redeem the item for you. Can I think of one on the fly that is completely... Can I think of one that's really off the fly? Any, like, actually interesting ones? Completely right. I'm trying to think of something, that's why. The version of the Tommy Kyra ZZ2 that appears in Gran Turismo 2 was never actually real. It was based on a concept image of the real car. The real car came out a year later and was featured in the rest of the Gran Turismo games. But the one that appeared in GT2 specifically didn't actually exist. I think we've cooked, chat. I think we've cooked. We've got 8th. We're ahead of Zuba in 9th. No, the Ford GT in FM6 obviously came out. I mean, like, the actual car, the whole design, didn't exist. Like, it wasn't that it was in the game before it was real. It just didn't exist. It was solely a concept image that they then modelled into Gran Turismo 2. The actual car looked nothing like it when it came out. That was a big brain strat. I didn't actually think much of it, but just holding out that inters period at the start of the race and just going long on dries to this period where we could pit for a... We have beat a lot of the cars that have done a 2-stop and we're in the points. I really can't complain with this result. I really can't complain with this result. But there we go. Vidal's got 8th place. That is 4 points on the board. Bear in mind, this is our debut season in this. We are not a good car by any stretch of the imagination. This is a completely, like, brand new car. We were brought into this track. We are the 10th best car on the grid, and we have scored points in nearly half of the races this season. We are doing well. I'm really proud of how this is going. It's just a shame that that we have to. I'm just throwing money at the car and hoping it works. I'm trying to make the most of whatever mad amount of money we have to start off the season with. But considering the car's going to be 50 mil next year anyway. Oh boy. I still lost money. It's okay. We've got 20 points all season, and it's evenly split across both drivers. I can't be mad. I really can't be mad. Our car is not going to be that good next year either. Just button it, bro. I'm working on it. Car, we're trying, look. We are genuinely trying. I don't want annoying other half. It's a really dumb. Sick for above 300. I'll take it. Don't know how likely it is we're going to hit 6th, but YOLO. Needs must in these trying times. We've finished repairing both cars. Cool. Can you make the brakes better so I can fit them to the car, please? Do I want to choose a vote? Yes. I would like to rig this in my favour. Or do I? I mean... we could make it interesting. I mean, if we go back down, we get an extra 10 mil for coming up, but... that is an interest... that is a weird rule. Standing-based batteries. That basically means it doesn't matter what battery you have, you start at 100, and if you're running at the back, you just get more battery. But that will come to bite us in the arse if we stay there. Sure, why not? So the brakes even will be done. Cool. We'll just, I guess we'll just let them finish. I assume. My man Ernie coming in clutch. Bro wants people to have money. Who would have thought? Unlike actual Bernie Ecclestone, he never wanted people to have money. Right, we really should focus on the performance aspect of things now. Reliability, work, finances. Cheers. Trying my best. Designing suspension finished. Okay. What are we looking at? I mean, we could. John FIA settling the score. I know. Again, that's going to be time it's got to spend in the cooker. How long we got? Well, we got a fair few rounds left. This might be worth it. Even if it's just for next year. Our car is slowly going to get better. Obviously, top speed is going to be not important. Gearbox we've already done. We've done the brakes a little bit. We're now doing suspension. There's not much I can really do here right now, is there, really? Because, like, sure, I could improve the suspension part more, but what's the point? And then the brakes and the gearbox will be all good by the end of the season. I think we're not far away from a rules reset. I have a feeling we are not far away from a rules reset. Because someone's going to hit the maximum performance number on a part and we're going to get reset because of it. It's still going to take time, but... I don't have the gearbox facility, and I don't... Do I not? No. Engine... Oh, I do have the gearbox telemetry center. So we do have it. Obviously, Design Center Level 3 will give us a bit more... this. If we get 7th or above, we make money. If we get 6th or above, we make slightly more money. Rain, rain, rain. Of course it is. It's fucking Canada. Well, at least I won't have to, like... At least I'm not going to have to worry about the ultra softs and shit, I suppose. It's a nice problem to have. But yeah, we've now got better brakes, better gearbox, and better suspension by the end of the year. We'll have to work on the front wing and the rear wing, which won't be too bad. We had to do the engine at the start, though. So we should, theoretically, be able to develop a lot of parts now for, hopefully, next year. I can't see them being done for this year, but... Please start doing race trim, thank you. Okay, we got level 3 qualifying and race trim. We don't have anything for intermediate tyre running though. Right, qualifying, we know there's rain on the way. When? Basically immediately, and then it dies off at the end. Okay. Right. There's not much point in going out now because it's going to start raining by the time you start setting your lap. Case in point. Case in point. Yeah, just They keep complaining that they haven't done a lap, so go out there. Yeah, get yourself back in the garage. We'll need to look at the race and see what the rain's going to be like. Everyone's going to go quicker. There you are. Yeah. Down we go. Not a good time. Not a good time. How is he fucking dubbing qualifying? It's raining now. It's gonna rain again later. Okay. Sure, we have a decision to make. I can't see us needing the mediums. Oh, this sucks. Do you want more understeer? I assume you want, so go with that. That's gonna have to do. I'm not gonna be able to figure out their preferences on a couple of setups. It's gonna rain again later, but I don't know how much. We obviously know we're in Inter's conditions now, so I'm speeding through it, but how bad's that rain gonna be? Not very. That rain is not gonna be... I mean, it's gonna be bad, sure, but... Well, the rain's gonna... See, my idea was we pit for another set of Inters, and then go on to like the ultra softs at the end. I have a feeling some people have the same idea. Yeah. Lepers has gone on to a new set, so I guess we will at some point. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it now while all the tyres are cooking themselves alive. And then we'll have to pit onto, sure. Come in, Byhovsky. Ika, you're next. That'll take you to the end, I think. Right, you might as well come in now and blitz it on a set of those. Whatever your next lap is. Do we double stack? I say yes. I say we double stack. And put the engine up to overtake to really try and maximize whatever we can do, but yeah, it was an idea. It kind of worked. We're not going to get points, I don't think. I mean, Liao, well, Makarova, Perotta, Udris, and there's Liao. We're behind Liao with Vidal. Yeah, not much we can do here. I cannot catch Liao. Liao's got an issue with his car. I don't think it'll break, but he has an issue with his car. I think the result is pretty set in stone, chat, for how this race is going to finish. Yeah, very, very processionary. But oh well. You just need the car around certain tracks, and we just don't have the car. It's as simple as that. We're still 6th in the championship. I really can't Velan have not scored all season. We are not going down. I don't think we're going down. I also don't want to finish this high up because the pressure's going to be too much. I don't want to sit too high up, otherwise this pressure's going to like cost me everything and I can't fucking do it. Money's going down the drain. I need better sponsors and I need them ASAP. Sure. That million will go a long way. Save myself $2 now. I wish the staff would develop. Can you just develop quicker, please, guys? Is that a thing you guys can do? Car's still pretty cooked. Oh yeah, that's a great suspension. Okay, so it was that one, and that one, wasn't it? I think something like that. Okay. Suspension, will it get... I don't actually know. It won't get... I can't get that... I could get that reliability up. It's a thought. I'd rather get these up though. At least right now. Singapore's next. Hooray. Okay, we're changing to the widest slick tyres possible now. Not that they're already wide enough, but... I love how the fact that Valana 5th in there and then just basically bottom at everything else. We have definitely overachieved this season. That is that's no doubt. Absolutely over-delivered this season. I'm still tempted to try and build an illegal gearbox for next year. Like, this will be done after this race, I think. It's going to be raining in the race again. I mean, brakes, suspension, well, brakes and acceleration are the ones we did do the most work on so far. Obviously, suspension we'll have to try and develop to be a bit better. Then we really need to look at a new front wing of some sort. Front wing won't take long to do. Gonna be a bit tough, I think. Yeah, simulate. Glad we're getting that racing knowledge in. Is that all we've done? Oh no, we finished qualifying in mediums. Okay. Okie dokie. I mean... I assume they want it towards oversteer. I assume. So you're basically happy with the handling, and you just want it slightly more skewed. Okay. Remember that Vyhovsky is a qualifying merchant by the trait timesheet hero. See, every time I think we do well, we then go and do that. And just fall down the order. Okay, so that's too much wing. And you're happy. New. I mean, we've improved, sure, but, like, you know. We are so close to... Okay, I say that with 5 temps off, but... Still. Oh, we've nailed your setup. Okay. Oh, yeah, and you're even happier. 10th and 12th isn't bad. I guess that's because of the upgrades we did. Because we're going to spec engines next season, and gearboxes are generally very important as a secondary performance metric. It's going to start rain. You can basically go to the end on mediums. It's you, I don't know what to do. I can't see what the rest of the weather's doing, that's the problem. It's going to be dry of some description, I suppose. Whilst we leave this zoomed out. Mediums to the end. Is that even a possibility? No, it's not. But I'm damn well gonna try. That should fill them up until the end of the race. No rain. Yeah, no rain for the rest of the race now. Trying to make these tyres last is gonna suck. Okay. Okay, Udris has crashed. No safety car. Actually, you might make it. Wojciechowski could potentially make it to the end on these tyres. Especially if he looks after them. And that's a bunch of people in the pits. Got one more lap to do on them. Oh shit, your fuel. I didn't keep an eye on his fuel. My phone slightly blocks the, whoops. Oh well. We weren't going to get points anyway. We got passed for a 10th place. But hey, look, like, we nearly did it. Bro did 15 laps on the medium. That's good going for Singapore, but still. We're still, like, we're still sixth in the teams. I can't complain. I can't complain about being sixth in the teams after the season we've had. I'm a bit sad that we're losing money, sure, but... He'd basically be a full 20 on the first lap, which would help, but it only lasts for the first lap. After that, it's whatever. Well, we can have to be fair, first lap, if he can gain places, that could really set us up for a race. Especially because he's not going to be staying around much longer, I don't think. It might be worth getting him on the first lap right now. Suspension build finished, okay. This will take 2 days before the race. And then I really need to do front wing. It's an improvement. I think we could probably get away with that. We won't use them for this season, but we could definitely get away with building them. Cool. Performance work. So all the parts that we have got for this season are now ready. You might as well just sit in the cooker. Car's still the worst on the grid. Who would have thought, right? Engine won't be a problem. I'm still debating about what to do with the gearbox, but we can develop that for the rest of this year. That won't be a problem. And then that should shoot us up a little bit to like there, maybe. We've just got to get out of the mess that is just having the worst car. We can easily work our way up the grid in terms of being a better team and just letting parts cook in the oven. But, like, the money here is not going to be groundbreaking compared to, like, the other championships. I'm not going to be able to just completely flat out spend money for the sake of spending money. Borough Esperance look like they're coming back up. That'll be fun. We won't be the worst team anymore. In fact, no, we would be. We would still be the worst team. Valan will go down, so we'll get bumped up, and then Borough will get bumped up, and then they'll have a better car than us. Which is really stupid, but I can't do much about it. But our stat bars have generally gone up for this season, which is good. I probably won't have time to finish the rest of the season. In fact, I don't really have time now. I'm going to have to wrap it up here, I think. I don't quite have... Can you save, please? Yeah, I don't have time to do any more races tonight, unfortunately. We've had a good run, though. We've absolutely had a good run at it. Obviously, we'll have to see how the rest of the season plays out in the next part. I don't think it'll be Sunday. We'll see what's happening Sunday. But, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up for the night. I'm going to go try and settle down because my sleep pattern's a bit damaged, so I need to go sleep ready for work tomorrow. And I will, guys, catch you Thursday. But we've made good progress so far. We're not the worst team. We just need to take our chances right now. But yeah, have a good night, guys. Bye for now.